birds are like cheaping outside. Is that the right word? I don't know. Hey everyone, my name's Lauren Eloise and I'd like to welcome all you subscribers back to my channel because I love having you guys here. But also a hello to all of you who've never seen me before. I'm Lauren and I'm really glad to have you here. This video is about, you can probably tell from the title, but how I knew I was gay or lesbian. Yes, hi, hello, I like girls. So what inspired me to think about this was I was in the car with my sister, this is like a few months ago, and I'm like, oh my god, Leah, I liked this thing because I was gay. And then I just went down this rabbit hole of all of these things that happened. I built up this list of all these things that were like contributing factors and like hints to myself that I was gay and I just didn't know. And I thought it would be really cool to share with you guys. Maybe some of you can relate, maybe some of you can't, but that's cool. But at the same time, the title of this video is completely misleading because I didn't know. I honestly did not know I was gay until a year and a half ago, pretty much. If you want to know more about like my coming out story and like when it all happened, you can click that little card that will come up across there and that will take you to that video. So yeah, I really just want to share all of these things with you because I think it's really fucking funny that I just did not know. Bit of background info though. I completely identified as heterosexual, so straight, until I was 19. I thought maybe there was something wrong with me or maybe the right guy would eventually come along, but I knew deep down I did not like boys. When I was about 16 to 19, I identified as asexual because I knew I wasn't into anyone at all. Yes, sexuality changes. Still now, I'm not completely sure. Maybe demi, homo, romantic. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I just use lesbian and gay. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Yeah, that's a bit of background info about me. So all these things I'm going to tell you about, I completely thought I was just straight this whole time. So yeah, let's jump right into it. That was really weird. Why did I do that? All right. Okay. Number one on my list. This is in chronological order, by the way. So number one, I was about 8 years old, on one of my friends, hello Maddie, we found Gwen Stefani. I've talked about this in another video as well, but Gwen Stefani, What You Waiting For? That song came on the radio and then we all kind of got obsessed with her, but I think I took it a little too far. I was like, I loved her and I had dreams about her and I drew pictures of her and I like cut out pictures from magazines of her and stuck them on my door because I don't know. Looking back, I totally must have had a crush on her. In the video Cool, I thought she was so attractive. I didn't know I was thinking that, but it's so obvious. I don't know what. Okay, so that's one of the things. The next one, I was about 12 years old and Twilight came out. You know, the book Twilight, New Moon, Robert Pattinson, Kristen Stewart, Jacob, what's Taylor Lautner. I swear to God, I was not Team Edward, I was not Team Jacob, I was Team Bella because of Kristen Stewart. Bella's a bit of a stupid character, but Kristen Stewart, yes. Oh my god, I would search like interview videos of her on YouTube and I would watch them all the time. I would watch all of the other fucking movies she was in because I was obsessed with her. I think this leads into the next one. Yeah, it does. I was like 14, I think. Again, this is with Maddie. Maddie, if you're watching, oh my fucking god, this is so embarrassing. But like, we loved the movies The Runaways with Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning in it. Me and Maddie used to be like, Maddie was Cherie and I was Joan Jett, and I was Joan Jett because I fucking loved Kristen Stewart. What the f— I was so hardcore crushing. Also, there was a kiss in there that was gay and I didn't realize that I liked it, but I liked it. I put this in the wrong order, but the year before I was 14, I was 13, obviously. That was the year that I got Facebook. I remember it was like interested in men, interested in women, interested in unspecified or some other option that meant nothing. And I always hit the last one because men, women, ew, gay, ew, men. I didn't want to like put anyone in there, and I'm pretty sure it's actually still none. Fast forward 1 year again, 14 years old. The Sims 3, I think it was, came out on your iPhone. So this is back when we had like iPhone 4 and 4S, so like those big chunky things that Natalie, you still have. Just kidding, please don't kill me. I remember playing it for the first time with my friend. I made my character fall in love with a girl and like have babies with a girl. It's not that big of a deal, but like, Why would you make your thing gay if you weren't experimenting inside, Lauren? I'm pretty sure my friend was like, what the heck? So stupid. The next one on my list is probably from when I was 16, I think. Lana Del Rey released her album Born to Die in 2012, and I fell in love with her, obviously. I listened to the album on repeat so many times. I remember this specific moment. There was like this gif of her on Tumblr. It was either from Born to Die or Blue Jeans, of her kissing some dude, and I like reblogged it because she's hot, obviously. Yeah, so I was a little obsessed with Lana Del Rey, and I always have a soft spot for her because she's a babe. I'm still realizing these things right now. I'm like, duh, hello? Yeah, okay, also, I don't know if I want to put this one on YouTube. You know, two YouTubers who everybody ships that are boys. One of them has done a recent rebrand. Those two boys, I totally shipped them because I was in love with Natalie and she was my best friend, and I just related a lot, and wishing that Natalie would love me, I wished that those two would love each other. Fan! I never read any fan fiction though, because maybe I should read a fan fiction for the first time. The next one is like when I was like 17 or 18, I think in grade 12. One person had this project thing, I don't know, for some other class, I don't know what it was, but they wanted to survey a lot of people. So obviously I got a paper survey, and one of the questions was, what do you identify as? Straight, heterosexual, homosexual, or bisexual? All my friends are sitting around me filling in straight, and I was like, I know this word doesn't fit for me, but I really don't think the other two words fit for me either. If I put in homosexual, that doesn't really fit, and everyone else will see it and then think I'm gay, and I'm not. So I put in straight. I don't know, it was a shitty survey for a shitty research thing. It doesn't matter at all, but like, that's just a memory that I have. Another one, I think this was 2015, I'm not entirely sure. Ingrid came out and broke the internet. I kind of related, but I didn't realize that I related because I was gay, and I just... Are you getting the pattern with all these things? Like, Lauren is so naive and so dumb that she just does not realize. Maybe these things were obvious to you. And then after that, Orange is the New Black came out at some point, and I eventually started watching it with my sister. And I think we got halfway through season 2, and then I just fell out of it. And I watched it all recently, and I'm like, this is where this realization came from. I was like, oh my fucking god, I loved this show because there's so much lesbian stuff in it. Obviously, Bossman, I ship it. I also think around this time I was really getting into like Instagram, and I used to follow like all of these people who were in the LGBT community in some shape or form. People who are like non-binary, people who are transgender, people who are gay. I just started following a lot of these people, and I also started doing this on YouTube as well. And then I realized I was in that community too. It's just small thing. That's why I was so interested in the community, because I was going to be in it. So we got two more. The next one is, this was in college, back when I was in college. Obviously I never portrayed throughout my whole college life that I was interested in anyone at all. So naturally, eventually the question came, was like, Lauren, who do you have a crush on? Like, who's your favorite actor, or who do you find attractive? And I was like, no one, because I didn't. And I remember getting so embarrassed. I was so pressured into like saying who I liked, and I just didn't know. I just said no one, and then I don't know if I said to them that I was asexual or not. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, I don't like anyone. And then I was like, I'm actually in love with Natalie. I didn't tell them that. And then the last one, before completely coming to terms with my sexuality, Rose and Rosie, and all of the other LGBT, or especially lesbian YouTubers. Rose and Rosie were like my first opening, what do you call that? The first time I saw like a really femme couple. They weren't stereotypical looking lesbians, or maybe Rose is a little bit. But like, I'm just kidding, please don't kill me. But I never had seen two girls that were so feminine together like that. And at this point, this was like when I just first started dating Natalie. I was like, oh, this could be me. Oh, it's just weird, like, and now I've come full circle. It's just, let me know actually if you think all of these things, these are kind of obvious, Lauren, why didn't you realize? But also, I just want to say, like, before you leave or anything, all of these things, if you relate to them or not, they don't mean that you're gay. You are gay if you like the same gender. That is the only thing that will determine if you're gay or not. A straight person or a bisexual person or anyone could like all of these things and just still be the same sexuality. It honestly comes down to how your brain works and who you like. But again, all these things, like, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know down below how you found out you were gay, if you were, or how you found out you were straight. I don't know. Just leave a comment down below. I read them all, I try and reply to them all. Give a big thumbs up for this. And yeah, subscribe if you're new, or if you've seen me in a few videos and you haven't subscribed yet, I would click that. That was pretty fun to do. Alright guys, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!